I will sell my product at. And then I will see what is their needs that my product will satisfy it for the customers. How to promote for a product? I will make an advertise, promotions, using media, and convince the customers to buy it. How to buy it? They will buy it by money. In a similar comparison, I would like to say that the same in political marketing. I have to study the market, or I can say I have to study the Egyptian market, the needs of the Egyptian citizens, and their hopes and dreams in the president. And then and then I'll choose a candidate, and he will write his program, his program, and his promises. This program I can call it a checklist of promises that
like what's going on in any other developed country.
Like project of Nahda, it was full of promises to the Egyptian citizens. That's why we came up another chance, because nothing is achieved from that program. How I will promote for that president. I will manage his political campaign. I will create a slogan and a logo for his campaign. Everywhere, every single word the president will say, it must be under the supervision of his political marketing manager in his campaign, even after the election, even if he won. That's the comparison between marketing and political marketing. The money in a product is the vote in the political marketing. Yes.
Ms. Walaa, can you tell us now, as we are approaching a new parliamentary elections and presidential elections, and are going to run for the upcoming referendum, what's the role here by the political marketing experts, if they do exist, many of them, or if they will exist in the coming future? What's the role that should be played in order to increase the awareness of the Egyptian citizens to know more about their candidates, either in the parliamentary or the presidential elections, and not to be easily manipulated, like the case in Egypt? Many of the candidates did manipulate the people by using false slogans and false advertising.
Right. The role of the political marketing manager nowadays, before the parliament or the presidential elections, is to increase the awareness of the Egyptian citizen. How can we increase it? We have to increase it by having a lot of committees talking up to the media about how to choose your president. The rules, the scientific rules that I should choose that president, not another one. How can I do that? I can go to make a committee at Sa'it al-Sawi. It's for free, for everyone can join and listen. There's not a great number of researchers in political marketing. I'm the first one at Hilwan University, and for sure there is a political science university in at Cairo University. But it's our role to play it nowadays, but with a neutral side, with the scientific neutral side, not taking the side of liberals and not taking the side of Muslim brotherhoods. I have to be neutral. I have to describe in a simple way the program of each candidate, for the parliament or even for the presidential elections. To describe what? Even to describe the logo. Why this candidate chose that logo? Why did he choose that slogan? The last elections of Dr. Morsi, his slogan was قوتنا في وحدتنا, and this slogan was the second one. The first was another one, and when his campaign saw that the environment now is different, they saw that to change their slogan.
Like in the US, for example, we have seen the slogan of Barack Obama.
Yes, we can. Yes, it was yes, we can. But up till now, he's using, regardless the American situation nowadays, but up till now, he's using his slogan. Yes, he came up in every interview, in every speech for him. He came to his people and say, yes, we can. This was before his elections, during and after now. So this gains trust, some trust. Why I choose that slogan? It indicates me as a candidate and as a team too.
Ms. Walaa, can you say here that the political marketing should follow a certain code of ethics?
Code of ethics, yes. I should be honest, first of all. And honest, it depends on the person who's meant.
Because, no, sorry for interrupting you, we have listened to many promises which were not fulfilled. We have listened and seen a whole agenda which did not exist in reality. We did not show any, we did not see any steps or any concrete measures to fulfill these demands. How can we avoid such manipulation?
The Egyptian citizens have lost their trust after two elections, after being
revolutions. We have to mention here.
After being disappointed for 2 times. First time, the first regime, Mubarak, and then the second time of the MB Muslim Brotherhood. We are disappointed. So how to gain the trust again? I have to be clear enough in each and every point in my agenda or program. I have to describe each and every point, even the financial, from where I will
get my
funds for my political campaign. As a normal Egyptian citizen, I may find that a certain candidate is having a lot of advertising, a lot of fund, and I don't. Yes. I'm seeking for transparency to increase the trust again, to gain trust of the Egyptian citizen. And nowadays, the coming election is much harder than before because I lost that trust at all. So what I'm seeking for is to gain trust, to be transparent, to be clear, to be honest. It depends.
It would be a big challenge here.
Yes, of course. It's very big than before. It's very hard than before, and it's a good thing for the for the upcoming candidates to choose their managers of their campaign with certain characteristics. And it will be much better if they are certified in marketing or management even, because there is no certificates in political marketing right now.
Ms. Walaa, I have to mention here that you have been honored by the presidency. Can you tell us about this move? I'm graduate from college at 2009, and after graduation I have got a chance to work at the information center of the Egyptian presidency. I was working at the quality assurance of the website of the president. Really, I was honored to work there. I gained a lot of experience, and maybe my work there during my pre-study for my thesis it helped me to get the idea to make my research about political marketing. It makes me different. It increased my awareness and increased my experience. It's really an honor to be working there. Ms. Walaa, before moving on to a question about your participation as a manager of an NGO, can you tell us here about a short comparison between the elections in Egypt and the elections abroad in Western countries, for example, the United States?
Right. A comparison.
How can we reach this level?
We have to reach it by democracy, but we don't know how to.
I'm talking about campaigns also, since it's your specialization.
Okay. Here the campaigns depend on who will give me sugar, who will give me rice, who will tell me a religious word, whom I can trust, whom can I say that this is a kind man and he will make for us house, he will give us sugar and rice and whatever and extra. And but the other side, they are talking, let's say at USA, the program talk about health care.
The Obamacare,
Yes.
which is the
Yes.
famous, the most famous thing in the United States
Yes,
today,
he's
and
talking-
maybe the world.
The word healthcare, it's number one. Education, then the economy, how to raise the income of the citizens. But here we give small promises and we didn't fulfill them even. That's why we came up to. But at the other countries, they depend on general things, and he tried to achieve it. Even if it's he didn't achieve it at a good point, but he did. He came up at the media and said, we did so and so and so in the field of healthcare. We did so and so and so in education. And he's watching each and every word is saying in his speech. The president's speech is not an easy thing, which you came up and say it. The president's speech, I must focus on each and every word he's going to say under the supervision of his political manager.
Ms. Walaa, as we are running out of time here, you are a manager of an NGO, which is Life Without Smoking.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the activities of this NGO in very few words?
I have joined Life Without Smoking since 4 years ago, but its activities was started from 8 years ago. This NGO called Life Without Smoking in the board of directors. The actress Hanan Turk. And the head of board of directors is Madame Nesrine Dabbous and Hanan Turk and Captain Nader Al-Sayed, Mr. Alaa Basyouni, Mr. Mustafa Hosni.
Many prominent figures.
Many public figures. They help us to be with us to go to the students in colleges and schools to increase their awareness about the harms of smoking. And we have a protocol between the WHO. As it helps us to give us a plan how to increase the awareness of the smoker to quit smoking. And we have a certain equipment that help us to measure the CO, carbon monoxide, inside the lungs. And by that measurement and by that degree, I can tell him what's the risk he's in now and how to fight it and how to control it and go back to gain his health again back.
Ms. Walaa Sheirif Nassif, the assistant lecturer in political marketing. It was a pleasure to have you with us on Nile.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And with this, we come to the end of this edition of Women's World. Hope you have enjoyed it. Until we meet again next week, I'm Mahisi Rabia. Many thanks for watching. And please stay tuned for more of our programs coming up in Nile TV. And in few minutes, we will watch Panorama News.